Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of World of Horror. So here's the deal, alright? We're actually back, we're actually recording. I survived Thanksgiving. That's pretty cool, I hope you did too. You know, the thing is, some people that I know got invited to Thanksgiving parties that they accepted, but they were not happy about. And I guess that's another thing to be thankful, because the Thanksgiving party that I was invited to, I was quite happy with. We'll talk about the pumpkin pie in a bit, but I do hope that everybody had a good Thanksgiving. If you celebrate it. Some people don't. That's totally cool, but if you do celebrate it, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I certainly did. So that's very nice. I'm happy for me. I'm patting myself on the back. Good job, me. You had a good holiday. Okay, alright. I don't know where we're going with that bit, but I'm just gonna stop it right there. I think I had plans for who I wanted to play today, but I'm just gonna play Miku, because Miku's kind of like my default character. I like playing Miku a lot. Monkey Wrench might get nerfed. Very sad, very, very sad. No, Mr. Monkey Wrench, get down! But, yeah, no. Rip, press F to pay respects. My favorite strength weapon. And the thing is, it's so weird, because it's like, yeah, it's the best one that you can reliably buy, but at the same time, it's also got, like, a stat debuff. So, I don't know. I don't know at all. I don't know. We stand Monkey Wrench, alright? Very sad if it gets nerfed. Sad day. But, I don't know, maybe we'll use a different strength weapon at some point. Oh, we haven't done an Eldritch Parasite run in a while. Please don't give me random perks. Actually, sure, random perks, why not? Just because. Yeah, no. You can't run away from enemies, and you have a limited health pool, and you have random perks, so no guaranteed attack speed for you. But hey, we could just get, like, Fast Swimmer, Adrenaline, and Fame, and, like, 6 allies, and it'd be really funny. But we got Light Source, we got Knowledge. Kinda interested in that. We've got Seconds, and then Strength as well. Honestly, I'm pretty okay with that. I'm pretty okay with that Lighthouse. I'm thinking Catch Me Noticing? No. Vending Machine has been killed. Honestly, Vending Machine has been disastrously killed. It's very sad, very cringe. But I don't know why I said cringe. I just like saying the word cringe sometimes. It's a nice word to say. It's got a nice, like, crunch to it almost, you know, like the cringe. But, I don't know, maybe it is more like, crunch is the complete wrong word. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm dazed and confused after the Thanksgiving holiday season, alright? And listen, since it's no longer Thanksgiving, is Crimblow time, alright? You tried to deny it, but it is. The Christmas season is here. All will be forced to enjoy Christmas. I just love the, what is it, Mary Curie? She's defrosting. She's almost done defrosting. It'll be December soon. You can't stop her. Very scary. I don't even want to use this. I don't want to use this. I'm not opting into sanity damage that is avoidable. I would much rather, like, not. Oh, God. Hey, this is we can use the library notes for that, I think. But, I mean, we might as well do it now, because it's not like it's gonna be, any easier. That is one of the nice things about, you know, having the... Oh, yeah, that's great. I mean, it's not, like, we can play around it, obviously, my beloved. But, we can play around it, obviously, but I don't know. Okay. I understand Monkey Wrench is wanting to say goodbye after we never buy it again, after Panstash takes it out back and shoots it to death, but, you know. So we're gonna have to discard 2 items. Library Notes is one of them. I would love to... That's fine. You'll love to see that. Also, this is a light source, so I don't even need to have the flashlight. However, this is important to say, is that with the heavy-duty flashlight, it means we can throw the torch as, like, a weapon in combat. And also, you know, I never thought I'd say this, but since World of Horror is getting updated pretty often recently, and we keep seeing, like, new stuff and new bug fixes, and we have communication with the developer, it might realistically be possible that soon, if you throw the torch in the Timeline B thing to skip the boss, you might lose the torch. Which, yeah. Who would have thought? We almost got that if we had 1 point of charisma and this area wasn't doomed. So I guess we completely didn't get this. In every available way of saying it, we do not got this. Hello, Canis. How's it going? Just don't miss. Yeah. It's been so long since Canis hit us, I think. I don't remember the last time Canis dealt damage to us, so it's a pretty rare event. But anyways, the pumpkin pie, alright? So I stayed up till 6 in the morning making it, because there's a lot of waiting involved with the pumpkin pie. Thankfully, my place is so cold. It's so fucking cold that, I didn't have to wait for 2 hours, because the pie was cooled in, like, an hour, right? Like, it was, like, slightly warm, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to bed. So, I stayed up till, like, 6 a.m. making it. And so, before I went to the Thanksgiving get-together, they were telling me what food they had, and, like, what food they were making, what food they were getting, what food they were bringing. And nobody said that they were bringing a pumpkin pie, so I was like, alright. I originally was going to make 2 things, but then I was like, I don't really want to, because they already have a lot of food, and so I'm just going to bring the dessert. I'm going to bring the pumpkin pie. And so I make the dough, I roll the dough out, I make the crust, I bake the crust, pre-bake the crust using pinto beans as pie weights, and then I bake the pie, wait for it to finish cooling, put it in the fridge, sits overnight. We go there. We get to the party. We get to the Thanksgiving get-together. And what do these bastards have? What do these motherfuckers have? They have a pumpkin pie. Because of course they did. They didn't tell me about it. When they were listing off the roster of what food they were gonna have, they conveniently left that part out. And so here I was, idiot, moron, arrow pointing to my head. I had just brought a homemade pumpkin pie when they already had one. Now here, this is the ego death, alright? This is the ego death. So I'm like dying inside. It's like, okay, well, you know, at least there's a little bit of relief. There's a little bit of solace that if my pie sucks, we can go to that one. And I found out that pumpkin pie was store-bought. And so I was like, oh, fuck. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose to something they picked up off the shelf. God damn. And so I'm, like, sweating bullets over here. And so they're like, after we're done eating the main meal, it's time for dessert. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. And so they decide, oh, let's eat the pie that Web baked first. And then we'll compare it with the store-bought one. And I'm like, oh, fuck, oh, no. And I'm, like, freaking out over here. And I'm like, oh, God, oh, God, oh, fuck. And this is where the ego death turns into having your ego inflated for the rest of the night. They tried the pumpkin pie that I baked, and they really liked it. And I was like, okay, alright, yeah, you're just fucking with me, it's bad. And then I grab a slice, and then I'm like, oh shit, this is actually really good. And I'm like, damn, oh, okay, that is good. And, you know, it was a banger. Yeah, it was absolutely a banger. And they were like, yeah, yours is really good. And I only got, like, 2 slices, because they just, like, devoured it like a pack of wolves. And so it's like, damn. But, You know, it went fast, and that was really cool. But what was also what was even better, you have no idea. What was even better is they finished mine, and they did leave me a singular slice of a small one to bring home, so that I could have more than one slice of the thing that I baked. And they did this all without, you know, telling me. I wasn't looking at the pie. I wasn't guarding it like a fucking hawk. You know, I didn't really care. I guess I could just bake another one if I really wanted to. But, and you know, you do bake something so that other people can eat it. So, I'm mostly joking about that. But they left me a small little slice, and then they started eating the store-bought one. And the store-bought one got the lower marks from the evening. And I tried it, and honestly, mine was better than the store-bought one. It's true. I don't want to be like, listen, I am a culinarian novice. Gordon Ramsay would, like, break my neck if he saw me cooking anything. He would be like, he would hate my guts, alright? He would hate me. He would, like, kill me. He would eviscerate me. I would step into the kitchen, and, you know, I mean, I've seen what Gordon Ramsay did to Dio, right? Like, I would step into the kitchen, and it would just be a fucking, I would just be dead on the spot. It would be on site. But I had the store-bought one, and the store-bought one, the crust was soggy. Mine wasn't. Mine was, I don't know how you're supposed to describe a pie thing, but it was like, crust was good. It was like flaky, crispy, something like that. I don't know. But the store-bought one, the crust was soggy, and the store-bought one was just loaded up on spices. And so it was just like this weird, you couldn't even taste the pumpkin, really. And so that was like, that was pretty pog. That was pretty pog. And so, you know what? The moral of the story is, you know, it's not as hard as it looks. All right? Don't be intimidated by something just because it looks hard. You know, you watch somebody do something, and you're like, damn, they're really good at it. I'm interested in trying it, but I would just fail. You just gotta do it. You do indeed just have to hit the gritty, and you do indeed just have to do it big. And here's the thing, sometimes you're gonna fuck it up. I fuck up a lot of things. But, you know, just, like, looking up a recipe, do the cooking by the book, and, yeah. You're gonna have some good results. You're gonna have some good results. The part, here's the thing. The part where you say, fuck it, we ball, isn't going off the recipe and making, like, some fucking disaster. Saying fuck it, we ball, the thing that you say fuck it, we ball to is, going to sleep at a reasonable hour, because that's weak aura. And then the strong aura is staying up till 6 a.m. baking a pie, and then going to sleep once it's in the fridge. That's the strong aura. But more realistically, you just gotta do things, you know? You just gotta, like, see something that you want to do, and then you just have to try to do it. Like, I know that sounds, like, incredibly, like, you know, duh. But, I really do mean it, you know? I really do mean it. It's very rewarding to be in a situation where you did something that nobody was expecting you to do, and they're like, oh, that's kind of cool, or, oh, nice job. You know, that's, because here's the thing. Just being able to be like, oh yeah, I did that. And then people going like, whoa, you did that? That's crazy. Like, yeah, that's a rewarding feeling. You could say that's a little selfish, but it's just being human, you know? Like, you want to do something, and then if you do that thing, and that somebody's like, oh wow, that's cool, and then that, like, makes you happy, that's not wrong. Even if it is a little bit more selfish, or like it's rooted in a selfish desire, it's not bad. It's not a big deal. The bad thing would be second enemy, but second enemy? No, Bloodsucker was our second enemy. Yeah, I think. Yeah. No, Canis? Canis was the first enemy. But yeah, no, if you're like the only way that becomes like a bad thing is if you do it specifically for the praise, and then it's like, if you don't get the praise you want, that's when you start freaking out. Or like you stop doing something because you didn't get the reaction that you wanted from doing it. That's when it becomes bad, right? That's when it becomes not good. This is just the same thing, but with extra steps. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. Yeah, that's fair. So the nice thing is, we're not gonna feel the consequences of this fight until we die later. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, no, that is kind of neat. Oh, hey, look, we had the revolver earlier. It's a missed opportunity on my part, I suppose. But we'll get more items through my weird collection. That seems legitimate. Now we're gonna try to claw our knowledge and sanity back. But we are going to be running away from this fight, because you can do that even on Spider God. I am not looking forward to a lot of these combat situations. I will make an excuse. We're running low on stamina. That fight really beat us up there. And I am... Oh god, we have to do that. Because we have another hospital mystery right after that. But yeah, you know, I was definitely worried about trying to like do something like that for the first time, because I've never baked anything before. But people say it's easy, and it really is. Not baking as a profession, God no, but like actually making a competent pumpkin pie is easy. You just have to do it. You just have to like believe in yourself that you can follow basic instructions, and you can do it. And, like, I think it also applies, maybe something that I'm more used to thinking about anyways, is, whatchamacallit. Something that I'm more used to thinking about would be, like, miniature painting. Like, I am so scared of painting, like, 99% of the models that I have, and it's just, why did I do that? I don't know. I'm so scared of painting, like, 99% of the models that I have. And, it just feels bad, right? Like, it just feels bad, because you look at the gray, or I guess in KDM, the white plastic? Yeah. But you just look at the plastic, the raw plastic, and you think, or the raw resin, and you think to yourself, like, man, I really want to paint that, but then you're like, oh, but I would do a shitty job, and then you don't do anything ever, and you never make any progress, and then you just have a bunch of gray shit sitting on your desk until the end of time. And it feels bad. And you have all these art supplies that you want to use, but you're like, oh, I'm not good enough to pull it off. It's just, like, I need to internalize this, and maybe I should use the pumpkin pie as a little bit of a booster. But, you know, I feel like that maybe... No. I feel like that maybe I should use, like... Well, here's the thing. I am not as bad, and you aren't as bad at doing whatever, like, for me, painting. Like, I'm not as bad at painting as I feel like I am. I can do some interesting things, right? Like, I've been working on learning how to glaze skin tones, and, like, actually make a skin tone that looks like it is coming off of a human, because, you know, it's very easy to make a skin tone that looks, not great. But, yeah, we can do something like this, that's fine. But, you know, so I'm learning how to paint skin tones, I'm learning how to work with colors, I'm getting there, but I'm not doing it as often as I would like to. And I'm not doing... This is free, by the way. This is literally just free. Our max is 33. Mind Drain on Eldritch Parasite is so fucking nuts. We could even... we could even, like, if we had throwing weapons and, like, bricks and shit, we could probably kill the Nameless Horror all 135 health. But, let's see. So we've got 3... So it's 3, 6... I'm not a big fan of that. Because, you know, that's, not great. That's actually really bad. We are gonna run away. And we're just watching that doom counter rise. Very sus, very scary. This is literally free. There's no reason not to do that. Well, I mean, I did call out Fame earlier. Also, gun-related perks, very curious. I'm gonna take Fame just because it's the only one here that I actually could ever see us using, but we did pass up like 4 allies there. But to be fair, we can't really spend health on them, so, you know. But, yeah, so I'm not nearly as bad as a painter as I think I am. I'm just scared to put paint on the miniature because I don't want the miniature to look bad. Oh, and also there's all the other normal stuff, like being unable to find like a color scheme that I want to paint an entire army in. Borderline impossible. Challenge level impossible. It's a bunch of different stuff, but, why am I doing this? I don't know. As long as we make it to Akamanto, which we're not going to at this rate, because Jesus fucking Christ, 73% Doom is terrifying. But, you know, hopefully the hospital being a 1 lower on the threat level table will be pretty nice. Yeah, see, it's a low threat level place. That's pretty cool. It could be dangerous or doomed right now, but instead it's low threat level. Very nice. Very cool. Hate this dickhead. How's our block looking? It should be pretty decent with 8 strength. Yeah, I'm down to do this. So we've taken 1 to all. We can take him down to... Yeah, we can take him down to 12 and then most likely kill him next turn. It would be extraordinarily unlucky to miss any of these 6s. So we can end up taking 2 max health, and then we can end up taking care of him. Very nice. Now, of course, the problem that we find ourselves in is we're going to need at least... probably around 8 to 9 stamina to not die to Akamanto. So, the fact that we're at 14, we have about 5 to 6 wiggle room for stamina is very, very important. Does this ever get changed or fixed? Who knows? Now, the thing that's important is to make sure that you don't stock up multiple items of the same name, because, and this is true, your inventory will be permanently reduced if you hold... If we had 2 broken bottles and we threw one of them, we would go down to, 3, whatchamacallit? Or we'd go to 3 max inventory slots. Also, another really cool thing that I just completely entered my head that is a complete pivot of the more wholesome, you can do it if you just try attitude of today's episode, is that, Garfield Kart Furious Racing is currently fucking free. The only requirements is it's on a game store called Fanatical, which I have personally used before. Not sponsored, obviously, but, they wouldn't. Like, just realistically speaking, there's no way in hell they ever would consider it. But, Fanatical, it's a key reseller. I don't know why they're giving Garfield Kart away for free, but they are, and you just have to have an unlimited Steam account, which if you've never heard of that, it basically means you have to have a Steam account that you've purchased something with. So, like, if you can create a Steam account right now for free. That's a limited Steam account. It doesn't become an unlimited Steam account until you spend at least $5 USD. I don't know what the conversion is in other countries or regions or whatever. But, yeah. If you have an unlimited Steam account, you can go to Fanatical and you can get Garfield Kart for free. And here's the thing. It's one key per unlimited account. So if you have multiple unlimited accounts, you can get multiple keys for Garfield Kart. So, you know, I myself have a new Garfield Kart key, which is very funny. But, anyways, we'll give her a chance. She did not hit the 2% gritty, unfortunately. But, what was I talking about? What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so you can do it if you try, but you... Like, here's the thing. I'm not afraid of failing, if that makes sense. But I am... I guess I'm a... I don't know. This is not something that you talk with YouTube chat about. Does that make sense? This is something that if it really bothers you... Like, thankfully it doesn't, branch into my real life very often. It's just, mostly creative aspects and, creative endeavors that I have this problem with. So it's not hugely, like, important to the point where it would bother me in my day-to-day life, but if it does affect you in your day-to-day life, that's something that you'd, like, go to therapy for or something. A lot of gun perks, by the way. Also, God, no. What the fuck are these perks? I don't know. Fast hands? I don't even remember what the fucking lighthouse was. I don't know. We'll take a point of knowledge, I guess. Time skip? Oh, that's great. Here, let me see, because I can course correct on dexterity, but I can't course correct on charisma. Okay, it's just the two things. That's fine. We're already there then. Max knowledge. What did we get? Human skull? I mean, that's a B slot, right? So might as well. That's another thing that Akamanto can have thrown at it. Him? Akamanto's a him, right? He's like a dude in a suit. Dare to meet Akamanto. The body of a boy was found last week. You know, now that I said boy, I'm thinking about fucking God of War, because boy. Dad of boy. That's my favorite fucking name for God of War 4, Dad of Boy. But, I'm just imagining, like, whoops. Oops. We do a little trolling? Nice. Hold on, we don't need a rock ring. That's okay. Also, I just realized I have Mind Drain, so just get to Akamanto alive and you win. And it's like, alright, gotcha. Gotcha, boss. Now, that being said, getting to Akamanto alive, challenge level impossible. I will not call Saul. Holy shit, we rolled exactly a 9. You recall hearing about these people. They're bad news. You prefer your capitalism arc to end with you alive. You opt to keep your little cottage industry of handcrafted, custom-painted figurines small to avoid problems. They'll stay out of your business for now. No need to call the vacuum repair shop yet. True. Well, at least it's not sanity. That's good. So knowledge check passes minus doom. Very nice. I do like to be alive. Hello, drain swimmer. Oh, you're a dickhead, aren't you? Hold on. That's bad. That's stamina. That's stamina that might kill us. So I'm gonna use the good old-fashioned... Oh, shit, we have curse signs. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. She's got the tattoo, dude. Okay, we'll still do it like that. Miku looks cool, but it's actually detrimental to our capabilities of winning right now. Uh-oh. Well, we were gonna take 4 anyways, right? So 2 isn't that bad. Aw, fuck. I can't believe we lost the game because of curse signs. That's fucking crazy, dude. That's wild. Oh no. We literally can't. Oh no. A test of your and my reflexes. I don't want to think about this. Also, we had 1 more knowledge. We could do 12. Okay, so. Powerful aura. Nope. Literally cannot happen. Like, literally cannot happen. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. I'm down. Subtitles are gonna love that one. We lived. Miku, who was thought dead for 6 months, just texted me, I lived, bitch. Gust of seeing Go-Go Gadget? Random result after casting a spell. Huh. I mean, we have it equipped. What does it do? Uh-oh. Skull starts violently shaking as the enemy recoils in pain. What did it do? What did it do? What did it do? Okay, desperation. 8, 16. Aw, shit. Okay, hold on. 12, 20. Okay, we need to cast it one more time. What did it do? I don't know what it did. But it did something. Alright. Hold on. We're fine here, right? Right? We're good. Danger, we're good. Danger, we're good. Uh-oh. Yikes. Freaky flood. Freaky flood moment. Okay, but damage-wise, we are completely fine. So, I can level up however I want. Hey, occult signs. That would have been silly to have if we didn't have curse signs. I mean, probably just go for knowledge, right? Excuse me? Excuse me? There we go. What did I do? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing! But, yeah. So, I think we just say fuck it, we ball, and we hope for the best. Sounds about right to me. Sounds about good to me. So, what we will do is we will put on the crestfallen mask and then pick a god and pray. Yeah, sounds good. Don't have any, yeah, okay. So, here's what makes or break this run. I think I have to get it right. I'm not sure. I might have to, I might not have to. Okay, first of all, throw this. 1 damage. Very nice, very based. So we can do 20 damage, which should kill via that. Well, you know, not really 20 damage, but because it'll bonus after we throw it, you know, that's what I meant. You understand. Okay. It has to be Bloodsucker. There's literally no other option it could be, because 2 of them were after Bloodsucker and 1 of them was before. And there we have it. There we go. The green Miku dub. I don't know why I made the color palette just green today, but I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. To kind of close, to have closing thoughts on what I was talking about earlier, I feel like that it's a lot, like, okay, when, at least for me, when I'm doing something creative, alright? I have that sort of, worry, I guess, about, like, oh, if I'm doing something creative, I've got that worry of, like, oh, what if I do it cringe? But at the same time, it's like, it's all I really think about in my free time, you know, is trying to do different, like, interesting creative things. And so, you can't really, like, have that, I guess, if you're trying to do these things for fun or do these things for recreational purposes, and you get into that sort of mindset, you gotta just kind of try to, like, I mean, again, this is very, like, forehead, like, just do it, Lamau, but it really does make you feel better if you just do something, right? Like, like, if you've been thinking about doing something, and you're like, oh, here's all the reasons why I can't do it, I'm just gonna put it off, you're not gonna feel good. But if you think about something, and you want to do it, it does, like, it legitimately makes me feel better to just do it, and I've actually been trying to make myself act more impulsively when it comes to these sorts of things. Like, if I have the free time, and I'm thinking, oh, I would really like to try out that, like, art supply thing that I bought, and I wanted to use for Warhammer, I'm just gonna, like, try to do it. Like, I'm just gonna try to do it immediately. Like, again, if I'm free, if I have the time, and I have that thought of, like, oh, maybe I should do that, I'm going to try to do it. I'm gonna try to do it, I'm gonna try to do it immediately, I'm gonna try to do it as fast as possible. Because I had that thought of, oh, wouldn't that be fun? And then, instead of just sitting on that feeling, and then never doing anything with it, I actively try to act on it. Now, that does make me more impulsive, and, you know, in some situations being impulsive is bad, but I think that if you're in a situation like I am, where you're like, oh, wouldn't that be fun? and then you just never do anything, and you just sit there and you just like just ruminate, germinate. You just germinate, and you're just like, you know, like that's not good for you. Like it's more fun to think about doing something and then to go do it than to think about doing something and be like, oh well, here's the 80 different reasons why I have to sit on the chair right now, and just like blankly stare at the wall or the monitor or doom scroll on Twitter or something. You know what I mean? Like it just feels like it just genuinely feels nicer. I guess that's all I'm trying to say. Is that I feel better by actively trying to do something, even if it's like, here's the thing. Even if it's boring and even if it's not fun, I still feel better afterwards. Like, that's the wild thing that I didn't really understand for a couple of years. Is that, like, I do not traditionally have fun. Like, I did not traditionally have fun baking that pie. Right? And having to start over on the dough and the crust was what you would call a pain in the ass. But the experience was fulfilling. Even though it was a pain in the ass, even though something went wrong, quote unquote, and I had to ditch the crust and make a new one. Even though that happened, it was still a good experience, and it felt good doing it. Right? Like, if I stay up till 6 in the morning doing, like, some garbage, like, that's just, like, nothing, like, watching a YouTube video, or, you know, like, playing a game that I'm not really into, but I'm just playing it for whatever, you know, like, Bloons or something, you know, I'm just playing Bloons because fuck it, you know? If I'm doing something like that, there's not, like, I feel like garbage, but if I'm staying up till 6 a.m., like, doing something that actually has, like, an express purpose and an outcome, then that feels good, even if the process itself is a pain in the ass. Does that make sense? And so, like, yeah, we're staying up till 6 a.m. working on Warhammer, yeah, not good for your sleep schedule, but a fulfilling, rewarding experience, even if it was a pain in the ass. Staying up till 6 a.m. to bake a pie, fulfilling and rewarding, and it feels good, even while you're in the, quote, pain in the ass part, unquote. It's a very strange thing, and I don't quite understand it myself because I'm not a psychologist, but it actually just feels good to do things. And so I've been trying to, like, when I have free time, I've been trying to just, like, do more things. And I know, sometimes when you're tired, it feels really good to just, like, lie down. And you know what? Sometimes you gotta lie down. But if you don't have to lie down and you get an idea of something that will be fun, well, I just said it. You don't have to lie down. You can get up and you can do it. And it might be a pain in the ass, and it might be pushing yourself, but you'll feel better about it. At least that's how I work. So anyways, enough of this. The YouTube comments were in remiss. They've never heard a web like this. You know, stay safe out there. Have a good one. I'll see you on the next episode of World of Horror. Have a good one. Peace out. Did I say have a good one? Have a good one. Have a good one? Subtitles are gonna love that one. See ya.